You know, in Arikana society, power isn't just something you have. It's something you are. It's in how you dress, how you speak, how you carry yourself. So today we're going to break down that power by looking at one of its most incredible figures, the High Matron.
So right off the bat, before we even know her name, you can just feel her presence, can't you? Regal, commanding. She's the one presiding over the most important events in her culture. And let's be clear, this isn't just some fancy title. She is the living, breathing embodiment of tradition and absolute authority.
Okay, so she's got absolute authority. But where does she actually flex that power? Let's take a look at her turf, her domain. And her influence, well, it's everywhere that matters. We're talking the Grand Cuvarella Ballroom, the most sacred ceremonies, the absolute peak of high society. She's not just attending these things, she's the gravitational center. Everything, and I mean everything, revolves around her.
Now, in Arcaneth society, a name is a huge deal. It's not just what people call you, it's your entire history, your destiny, all wrapped up in a few words. So if we really want to understand the matron, we've got to start with her name.
So her first name is Sasakavara. Right away, that name tells you she's connected to some serious natural power. Think about it. She who commands the tide. That's not a gentle title, is it? It's basically saying she can control forces as big and unstoppable as the ocean itself. Wow.
Next up, we have Levi Asha. This part's all about her heritage, her bloodline, of the Silver Flame lineage. This hints at something almost sacred, maybe even magical, and it tells us something absolutely crucial. Her power isn't just something she earned. It's in her blood. It's inherited.
And the final piece of the puzzle is No Chiavarella, which means of the great coastal court. Bam! It ties her directly to the center of power. It's her court, her domain. So when you put it all together, Sasaki Vara Laviasha No Chiavarella, her name is basically a mission statement. It tells you exactly who she is, where she's from, and what she commands.
Okay, so with a name that powerful, you can bet she has some major responsibilities, right? So what's her number one job? Her most critical function? Well, it's basically to hold the entire social structure together.
She is the ultimate gatekeeper. And we're not just talking about being on the guest list for a fancy party. No. This is about guarding the very entrance to high society itself. She, and she alone, decides who gets in, who's worthy. She upholds all the ancient codes of lineage and reputation, and she's seen as the guardian of feminine power within her culture. That's a heavy crown to wear.
And you can see this power in action during these really pivotal moments. Just look at the debutante reception. There's no committee meeting, no vote. A young debutante's entire future, her entire place in society, comes down to one single, silent, personal moment with the matron. A nod, a clasp of the hand. That's it. The weight of the entire social order is in that one tiny gesture. Incredible.
All right, so this level of authority has to be visible, right? It's all represented in what she wears. For the High Matron, her clothes aren't just fabric. They're a declaration. Every single thread, every jewel, it all tells a story about her power and her place in the world.
Take her cape, for instance. It's this gorgeous floor-length silver lavender silk, and it immediately screams ocean. But look closer. Those embroidered spirals? Those aren't just for decoration. They're ancient coastal glyphs, a very direct visual reminder of the tides that her name says she commands. And under that cape, the gown keeps that whole ocean theme going. It's a deep indigo color, made with layered chiffon that looks just like the sea at twilight. And again, this isn't just for show. The fabric is designed to move like water, so when she walks, it's like she's literally flowing with the power she represents.
Now, let's look at the bodice. It's silver, and it's covered in moonstones and pearls. But here's the cool part. They're arranged in the sacred thread flame motif. See the connection? Silver flame lineage from her name? It's right there on her chest. And even the choice of moonstone is brilliant, because what controls the tides? The moon. It all ties together.
And get this, her collar actually glows. It's shaped like a coral shell and has this faint, living light, almost like bioluminescence you'd find in the deep ocean. It's such a stunning detail, and it gives her this magical, almost divine vibe. It suggests her power isn't just symbolic. It's real, it's tangible, it's alive.
So as you can see, every single accessory is doing some heavy lifting here. They're not just pretty things.
They're symbols with a job to do. The crescent tiara screams, "I'm the matron." The Lashtor staff actually pulses in time with the ballroom's rhythm. And even her anklets and slippers are there to honor the ancestors, literally grounding her power in deep, ancient tradition.
But you know, power isn't just about the fancy clothes and the glowing jewelry. It's about how you carry yourself, right? It's your presence. So let's look beyond the regalia. What are the personal details that make up the matron's signature command?
Well, it's all these little things that add up to create this incredible image of a leader who is both totally calm and completely in control. The silver in her hair speaks to wisdom and experience. Her voice, it doesn't need to be loud to command a room. And those sharp violet eyes, they just radiate intelligence and perception. You get the feeling she sees everything.
And that brings us to maybe the most powerful thing about her, her smile. It's just a subtle smile, but it's one that seems to know everything before it's even said. And that right there, that's the real source of her power. It's not just your title. It's a deep, profound wisdom. It's an intuitive understanding of people, of politics, of power itself. That smile is her ultimate weapon.
So, when you put it all together, the High Matron is a perfect product of her world, isn't she? A society that's built on ancient traditions, where power is wrapped up in symbols and ceremony. And it really just leaves you wondering, doesn't it? What kind of society forges a leader where every single detail, from her name to her shoes, is a declaration of power?